Every crime committed leaves behind a story, but how we uncover that story has changed dramatically over the last 2 centuries, from bloodstains studied with the naked eye to DNA tests so precise they can link a single hair to a suspect. Today, we're taking a journey through time to see how crime scene investigation evolved from the 1800s to now. In the early 1800s, crime solving was less about science and more about suspicion. Investigations often relied on eyewitness testimony, which we now know is deeply flawed, but change was on the horizon. Enter Matthew Orfila. Often called the father of toxicology in 1814, he pioneered ways to detect poisons in the human body, a groundbreaking step in bringing science into criminal trials. Around the time, French criminologist Alphonse Bertillon introduced anthropometry, a system of identifying subjects using body measurements. It wasn't perfect, but it laid the foundation for modern identification. By the late 1800s, fingerprints became the new gold standard of identification. Sir Francis Galton studied unique ridge patterns and published the first book on fingerprint science in 1892. Soon, police forces around the world began building fingerprint databases. And then came photography. Crime scene photos, once unthinkable, became essential for preserving evidence exactly as it appeared. Investigators could finally freeze a crime scene in time. The 20th century brought rapid advancements. Ballistics experts could match bullets to specific guns. Blood typing allowed investigators to rule suspects in or out, and laboratories came central to investigations, turning police work into a blend of detective intuition and hard science. But perhaps the biggest shift was the growing idea that every contact leaves a trace. This was the theory of Edmond Locard, who in the 1910s founded the world's first police crime lab in Lyon, France. Locard's principle still guides investigations today. When two things come into contact, something is always exchanged. Fast forward to the 1980s, British geneticist Cjbeards discovered that DNA could be used like a fingerprint, unique to each person. The very first case solved with DNA was in 1986, identifying the killer of 2 young girls in England. Suddenly, cold cases that had gone unsolved for decades could be reopened, and the criminals who thought they got away with murder found themselves caught. Today's crime investigators have tools that would have seemed like science fiction just a generation ago. Touch DNA analysis can detect genetic material from a single skin cell. Digital forensics can trace deleted files, phone locations, and even internet history. 3D scanners can reconstruct crime scenes in virtual reality. But these tools also come with challenges, privacy concerns, backlogs in testing, and the danger of relying too heavily on technology without human judgment. From measuring bodies in the 1800s to analyzing DNA with computers today, the evolution of crime scene investigation shows how science reshapes justice. But no matter how advanced the tools become, one truth remains: every crime scene still holds a story, waiting to be uncovered. Thanks for watching Beyond the Crime Scene. I hope you enjoyed this journey through forensic history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next as we continue to look beyond the crime scene.